he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
To the air on second down. Plucks it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hankins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Missouri's offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. He'll do it himself. Running to Green. Got the first down and more. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Right back to him on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
It's caught. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tiger. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Working the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't won't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Milner.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Took a shot as he threw.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Safe completion on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
How about the play by the speed back? You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
Fires to the middle. It's caught. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations.
Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now, 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A first down run in the red zone. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Caught on the outside. It's Lyle. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone.
Bro. I did not see him just stopping there.
The fact that they forced the turnover. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle. It's
These guys are fucking...
And he's brought down after a nice game. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
I love that play call. And quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. And that's going to open up your running game later on.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's a heat. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Catch in the middle, it's Richmond. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He splits the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the second. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Louisville may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from L&N Stadium every time. The Cards have been racking up road wins since the Lee Corso days, and they'll get another one today. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes...
He smashes his way through again. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they'll get him
What the fuck am I doing, dude?
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now, we got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Thanks to grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time.
Why would you
put it to work here at the end of the first half?
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Milner. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Milner.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grab near the marker. It's Milner. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Just keeps moving. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Missouri wants to go fast.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Tigers will have it first and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun. Running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Got his man. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for space. It's Richmond. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trucking on that.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field. The last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Georgia going up tempo. Quarterback making adjustments. He's moving out of the pocket. Got a man, it's Williams. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Dogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're working that left side. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's awesome. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick release on the RPO. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's awesome. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And, guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. Touchdown, Georgia! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, I should have ran a better route.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. I think the defense is ready for that quarterback.
Let's go, and they're punting. They're punting. You fucking idiot.
And you gotta
Fuck
get
you.
Such penetration really quickly. Get low.
Let's go.
Those offensive linemen and just create a pile
Fucking idiot.
where he can't drive his feet going
Punting.
forward. Great job by the defense.
Game over.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can get
Game over.
better field position. They're able to put a stop to that return
Idiot.
at the 30-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's complete.
Idiot.
He'll be stopped.
Fucking
and forced
idiot.
out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to set
Too
up
slow,
the screen.
bitch.
And so many things have
Idiot.
to come together
Fucking
perfectly for a
idiot.
screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell they almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Again,
Wide
they
open.
work on that clock.
Oh, maybe not.
Defense uses
Damn.
a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve
It's going to be, boys. It's going to be, you think RPO?
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Looking for space. It's Milner. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down,
let's go, boys. Got to stop.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going.
Idiot. Fucking idiot.
Stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They've got it
inside out. Round and round.
And the Bulldogs.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Back to work. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're...
Breaks into the open. That is just the kind of run you
Why would you...
when you're trying to close out a game. The Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss.
Come on, dude.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you've got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the +42. The offense comes out for what almost certainly will be its final drive late in the 4th quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
2 interceptions. Goddamn right I made some plays.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Tolzien. And the defense settled in to stop that.
2 user interceptions by that.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
I think that's an easy decision for the QB, too. It's 3rd and long. You're in field goal range. You've got an opportunity at 3 points. That play designed to try and get the first, but it's not there. Give the defense credit. Throw it away. Let's get the kick.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle.
Capture
and
it,
first
Stick.
down in the red zone at the 10. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game.